Today, I will tell you about Michael Mack, a man who at 71 looks younger than many 40-year-olds, moves easily, lives actively, and radiates such inner energy that it is impossible to fake. And the most interesting thing is that he did not win the genetic lottery and did not spend a lot of money on expensive procedures. On the contrary, at some point his life literally fell apart. Divorce, a personal crisis, loss of habitual support. And it was after that he began to look younger. Yes, not to grow old, but to move in the opposite direction. But it didn't happen by itself. He has created a system of habits and principles that he has been following for several years. Watch the video to the end and we will analyze what exactly changed his life and why these principles really work for health, youth, and longevity. So, let's get started. The biggest mistake people make is to think that youth begins with the skin. In fact, youth begins with the nervous system. When a person lives in chronic stress, in depression, in the feeling that the best is over, the body gradually turns off the recovery mode. The body literally stops investing resources in renewal. And after the divorce, Michael realized one very important thing. If there is a constant psychological war inside you, no creams, vitamins, and procedures will save you. He stopped living in a state of internal resistance to life. And this was his first step towards rejuvenation. Most people underestimate how much psychology affects their appearance. When a person carries irritation, resentment, and a sense of defeat for years, the body shows it. The posture changes, the look changes, even the gait is changing. Inflammation in the body accelerates, sleep worsens, and the level of cortisol, a stress hormone that literally accelerates aging, increases. Michael began to work not only on his body, but also on his attitude to life. He stopped seeing age as a sentence. Instead, he began to treat age as a new level of freedom. And this is a very rare way of thinking. Look at a lot of people over 60. It's like they're giving up in advance. They stop looking after themselves, stop trying new things, stop being surprised by life. And the body reads it as a signal. Energy is no longer needed. Michael did the opposite. He began to build a new chapter in his life, not to live, but to live. And the brain responded with a powerful burst of energy because it is vital for a person to have a sense of the future. When a person has an interest in tomorrow, the body works differently. Its next principle is movement. But there is an important caveat here. Michael didn't try to destroy himself by training for the sake of records. He realized what many people don't understand. Youth loves regularity, not heroism. Many people train as a punishment. They go to the gym hating their bodies, and then they burn out quickly. Michael has built physical activity into his personality. For him, movement has become not a struggle with age, but a way to feel life. He trains regularly, supports his muscles, moves, and loads his body. And this is critically important after 40 to 50 years, because muscles aren't just about appearance. It is one of the main organs of longevity. The less muscle mass a person loses with age, the longer their metabolism, hormonal balance, energy, and even mental clarity last. Many people don't know, but muscles are directly related to brain health. Physical activity improves blood supply, stimulates the production of substances that literally help the brain stay young. But his approach to cardio is especially interesting. Michael walks in the fresh air a lot. And here lies one of the most underrated secrets of youth. People think that walking is something too simple to really change the body. But walking is almost an ideal form of activity for longevity. It does not destroy joints, does not overload the nervous system, but at the same time improves the functioning of the heart, blood vessels, lymphatic system, and reduces the level of chronic inflammation. When a person regularly walks, especially outdoors, the brain begins to work differently. Anxiety decreases. The quality of sleep improves. Blood sugar levels are stabilized. And walking is a natural antidepressant. That's why many of the best ideas come to people while walking. The body perceives movement as a safety signal, and a safe body ages more slowly. Another important detail is that Michael has found his own style. And someone might think, what does clothing in youth have to do with it? But in fact, this is a huge psychological factor. A lot of people stop expressing themselves with age. They seem to become invisible. They dress as if they had agreed in advance to disappear from space. Michael did the opposite. He began to emphasize his personality. And this is not about expensive brands. It's about the inner state. When a person looks the way he likes, his behavior changes. He moves differently. He looks at himself differently. And what is especially important is that the brain stops perceiving it as old. It may sound strange, but our psyche reacts very strongly to a visual image. If a person sees a tired version of himself in the mirror every day, he gradually begins to conform to it. But if appearance reflects energy, taste, and character, the brain receives a completely different signal. In general, Michael's story shows a very important thing. Aging is not a single event. It's a chain of daily decisions. A person is either slowly fading away or slowly being renewed. And most of the time, the problem is not age. The problem is that people stop feeling the taste of life long before they get old. And perhaps the main secret of his youth is not even in training or walking. The problem is that after the crisis, he did not shut himself off from life. A lot of people start to age emotionally after pain. They stop trusting, stop rejoicing, stop trying new things. But it is emotional closeness that makes a person visually older the fastest. Youth is not the absence of wrinkles. Youth is the presence of energy. It's an interest in life. It's the desire to wake up in the morning and go somewhere. And when you look at Michael Mack, it becomes clear that age alone does not destroy a person. What destroys a person much more is the refusal to live. Friends, what do you think about this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.